those of you that liked trains as a kid and also liked country music, hopefully you put together the combination and came up with this artist, Jimmie Rodgers. He was known as the singing brakeman and in real life worked on trains. One of his famous songs was Peach Pickin' Time in Georgia. It's got a lot of interesting chords, so we'll go over the rhythm, we'll give you a solo for it, and we'll also break down the famous Yodel lick. We're playing the song in the original key, the key of C, although the musicians had their instruments tightened up a notch, so they were actually playing in C sharp. But you can rest assured he had his guitar to where he was strumming a C chord. So we'll play the Yodel lick connecting this double stop, frets 5 and 7, with this double stop, which is your simple C chord on frets 2 and 3. And so picking wise, you can pick that with all downstrokes if it's going at a slow tempo. If you need to play the lick faster, you probably will begin with an upstroke on the and of B3. 1, 2, 3. And you end on upstrokes, slide upstroke. That's because that's where the and of the beat is, so it's a very syncopated phrase. In the left hand, I'm simply moving my first finger up through the first 4 notes. And the cool thing about this phrase is all the notes are fretted, so you can move it to any key. Move it up 2 frets from your C lick, you have a D Yodel lick. Move it over to your simple G chord, you've got a G Yodel lick. Here is the chord progression to the verse of the song. And here are the chord fingerings that we will use. There will be several places where one chord will easily connect to the next chord. Right off the bat, from C to C7, just keep your first finger down. I choose to use this F chord as later in the song it drops down to E, comes back to F, and then you're only 1 fret away from getting your F sharp diminished, which is fingers 1 and 2 at frets 4 and 5, third finger at fret 5 on string 1, add your pinky. If you're not familiar with that chord, you may have trouble getting into it at that point. Just play these 2 notes. It's only there for 2 beats. So F chord, F sharp diminished, as you go back to your C, A7, drops into your D minor, G back to C. The rhythm pattern fits nicely with just a straight swing rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The solo is simply following the melody that the singer sings with a few little added phrases during the vocal rests. So at this point, we will just play the song back to back, rhythm and melody, and there'll be a scrolling tab so you can see the notes as they're being played. Here's the music for the solo I'll play. Notice our Yodel lick is at the conclusion of the solo.